Welcome back to the channel, my freedom-loving two-way supporting patriots, for another Sunday Thoughts episode. So real quick before we get into it, probably the most asked question on my channel is if I'm on any other social media platforms. My answer has always been no, as I don't want to deal with the censorship and everything that goes along with those platforms. And I've been hearing so many good things about Parler and them actually allowing free speech that I went ahead and joined up earlier this week. So I have a link that in the description box for my Parler channel or Parler account, if you want to call it that. And I'm pretty excited about that, still kind of getting the ropes. But feel free to follow me over there if you like. So we'll get into our video here. Rules for thee, but not for me. So, you know, that's something you've heard quite a bit, I'm sure. Especially with all the hypocrisy going around from our politicians during the whole COVID situation. And so, you know, Denver apparently decided they would jump into the fray with all that. And our mayor, Michael B. Hancock, was telling everyone not to travel.
We are trying our very best to protect lives and to protect livelihoods. I'm asking, I'm urging, I'm pleading with everyone. Please stay home. Please only go out for essential services.
So he came out and said that, and then he posted this to his Twitter account on the 25th. Pass the potatoes, not COVID. Stay at home as much as you can, especially if you are sick. Host virtual gatherings instead of in-person dinners. Avoid travel if you can. Order your holiday meal from a local eatery. Shop online with a small business for Black Friday. So he posted that to his Twitter account right before he hopped on a plane to fly out of town to go see his family for the holidays. Go spend time with his family for Thanksgiving. Rules for thee, but not for me. So it's okay for him to come out and say all this stuff and tell us what we can and can't do, what we should or shouldn't do, and then go completely against his own word and do exactly the opposite of what he's telling us to do. The hypocrisy out of these politicians anymore is absolutely ridiculous. You got, say, like Nancy Pelosi and Mayor Beetlejuice Lightfoot out going and getting their hair done. They're not wearing masks. They're not social distancing. But, you know, they're politicians. It's okay. They're better than you and I. You know, you got Gavin Newsom going out to dinner for a birthday, and he's with a whole bunch of friends, and they're not social distancing, wearing masks or anything, and they're in a small enclosed area, and they act like it's no big deal. You know, they'll come out and apologize when they get busted for it, of course. Oh, I'm so sorry, you know, forgive me. I was thinking with my heart and not my head. And, you know, all this bullcrap nonsense that they always feed us. It's so out of control. You got to make sure, like, when these politicians, when their elections are coming up, you know, get them out of office. You know, if they think they're so much better than us, if we're, you know, us peasants, we got to vote them out. I've seen a lot of people here in town that are pissed about, you know, Hancock and what he did from both sides of the aisle, which is great. But I've also seen a lot of people like, oh, well, you know, hey, it's okay. You know, I forgive him. He shouldn't have done it, but it's okay. They can't keep feeding you this crap, and there not be any repercussions at some point, you know. Get him out of office. And to think that this isn't going to translate over into the Second Amendment, you know, of course it will. When they're trying to ban, say, you know, pistol braces, you know, like here in Colorado, we have a 15-round magazine capacity ban. You think that them and their guards are following those restrictions? No, of course not, because they want to have their best opportunity to be able to defend and fight off whatever attack may happen. So they're not going to be running around with 15-round, you know, mags for their Glock 17s. No, you know, they're going to be running the standard capacity 17s. They're going to be running 30-round PMags for their ARs. You know, to think that that kind of stuff doesn't transition over to the Second Amendment is crazy. So that's all I really got for this one. Just the hypocrisy out of our politicians anymore. You know, left or right, whatever side you're on is out of control. And I just urge you guys, whenever you get the opportunity, if you got someone like that who's representing you or is supposed to be representing you, do your best to make sure they get voted out of office. Next time Hancock's up for re-election, I can't vote as I'm about a mile outside of Denver But I'm going to do everything I can, posting stuff online and doing what I can to make sure he is not reelected. So that's all I got for this one, you guys. I appreciate you as always. And thanks for watching, and God bless.